let's talk about our favorite content creator, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast just acquired the fintech startup Step in a step into youth-focused financial services. His reason for investing in this is as nobody taught me about investing, building credit, managing money when I was growing up. That's exactly why we're joining forces with Step. So he's acquiring this startup to educate his fans, mostly Americans who are financially illiterate, in how to build credit and manage your money. But small caveat is that whenever you invest in finance, you end up in a den of snakes and wolves and scammers. There are two problems in Mr. Beast acquiring this, and it's investors and the actual app that he bought. So, who's his biggest investor? Public investor. $200 million from BitMine Immersion Technologies, with their chair, Fundstrat Tommy Lee. Now, Tommy Lee is the Michael Saylor of Ethereum. His company literally issues new debt and new shares to buy Ethereum and then funds new rounds of investment based on the previous amount. He has to continue to sell more shares and more debt so that these people can be paid off, and so that these people can be paid off, and so that these people can be paid off. And so he and Michael Saylor are in a Ponzi scheme off, and Tommy Lee is losing. His Ponzi scheme is just a wrapper for Ethereum, much like Michael Saylor's Ponzi scheme is a wrapper for Bitcoin. And it has been decreasing in value over the past year and a half. It's down about 31% in the past year, and it's down like, I don't know, 40% year to date or something stupid. It's crazy. And is sitting on $3 billion in unrealized losses. And so he's gone on this magical press tour, trying to pump his stock up. He's gone on every single podcast known to man, trying to make sure that these unrealized losses don't become losses. He's on CNBC every morning saying Ethereum will be 10,000 this year. Here he says $200,000 by year end for Bitcoin. He always has these fantastic numbers that almost never pan out. And the reason why I don't like his podcast approach is usually when people go on podcasts, they are trying to sell something. Like, think about this naturally, like trying to sell you a book or sell you a course or their new movie. He is also trying to sell you something. He's trying to sell you Ethereum and Bitcoin as a get rich quick scheme. And the publicity that he's been doing hasn't worked. Down 66 in the past 6 months, and he's failed a couple of launches. One with Scam Altman, who is the leader of OpenAI, and a couple other hype guys, but nothing has stuck. So what do you do when you're down $4 billion at the 30-yard line and it's fourth down? You throw a Hail Mary. The reason why you would want to partner with Mr. Beast is that from a Ponzi scheme perspective, it makes sense to have the person that gets the most views from Gen Z males in the entire world to be someone that you partner with and invest in. Most of these people are an untapped market. Like Mr. Beast's platform is a platform where 13-year-olds can sign up and invest. So he's invested $200 million. The other investors are no studs either. You have Stephen Curry.
I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely.
Can you at least teach me how to shoot free throws?
You have Will Smith, Justin Timberlake, the Chainsmokers, Jared Leto, and Jeffrey Katzenberg. So really a nightmare blunt rotation of like scammy, not so nice people, usually. I don't think Mr. Beast knows or cares about these problems. He is a YouTuber first and foremost, so he's not gonna know exactly like that Tommy Lee is running a Ponzi scheme. He probably just saw it as like a real fintech company wanted to invest in his company, and it would help further his goal of creating an all-inclusive Mr. Beast app for the next generation. Like, he wants to make an app that you can invest in, you can have your cell carrier through. So that's probably the reasons why he doesn't actually know, is that he's a very busy YouTuber, is like the bottom line. But the second problem, it has nothing to do with the investors, is the actual app itself. Almost everything in the app has an asterisk right next to it. To me, are red flags. And so I went through the list and I saw what some of them were. This one says earn 3% on your savings. It's false advertising. You're not actually earning 3% interest on your savings. It's not a savings account. It's like insured by the government. Here's another one where it's just misleading. 10% cash back. 10% cash back with Select Step Black Card. And most young consumers are not spending enough for a Black Card to be worth it. You need to spend more than $500 for the amount to be worth it. If you're a 13-year-old who is buying $10 Feastables twice a month, probably not. Probably not great. So you either need a large direct deposit or a monthly membership to get most rewards on this site. At the very least, it's misleading. It's like some of those pharma ads that are like, "This will cure blank," and then you get like the fast talking guy at the end who's like, Mike has cancer, blah, blah, blah. But this is just that ad without the guy at the end going, no, this may cause cancer. It's just like 5 asterisks at the end of it, like check the description. So it is misleading. And I think the most damning one actually is early pay. And I'm not a fan of early pay. This is like the opposite of financial literacy. It is a version of BNPL, which is buy now, pay later. It's just another way for companies to take advantage of users who are poor and don't know that the money that they are borrowing is subject to extremely high interest rates if they can't pay it back. It's not regulated like a credit card, even though it's basically the same thing. It's taking the money in the future and putting it now, which is another way to say credit. I just want to keep in mind that his audience is younger people, so 13 to like 25 is kind of like his target audience for this product. And they probably won't check the fine print, so a lot of these things won't be apparent to them until it's like way too late. I'm not saying that this will be a disaster. I just hope that the right people are helping him with this app. I hope it succeeds and it doesn't become like a Mrbeast burger or a Lunchly. I think that if Mrbeast avoids crypto and Tommy Lee and reforms some of the aspects about the app that are a little predatory, I think there's a great product that could help a lot of people.